Picture this. A Roman legion advances across the battlefield, but something's different. Instead of the familiar glint of spears and shields, these legionaries carry sleek metal tubes. The air fills not with the clash of steel, but with thunderous roars as volleys of lead balls tear through the morning mist. The acrid smell of powder mingles with the metallic scent of spent cartridges. Enemy forces, having never witnessed such devastating power, stand frozen in terror as their traditional tactics crumble before this revolutionary force. This isn't fantasy, this is our exploration of what could have been. Even without gunpowder, Rome was an unstoppable force of innovation and military might. Their legendary discipline transformed peasants into the ancient world's most effective fighting force. They built 250,000 miles of roads, enough to circle the Earth 10 times, creating the ancient world's first rapid deployment network. Their engineers revolutionized warfare with the Scorpio, ballista, and other advanced siege weapons. Roman concrete still stands today, outlasting modern structures. This foundation of military excellence, engineering prowess, and organizational genius would have made them uniquely capable of maximizing gunpowder's potential. Now imagine if Rome had discovered gunpowder during its peak, perhaps through early trade contacts with China, or through their own alchemists experimenting with sulfur from Mount Vesuvius. Their engineers, who already understood projectile weapons, would have quickly grasped its potential. Within decades, they could have developed early arquebuses, crude but effective cannons, and even primitive grenades. Their extensive mining operations and metalworking expertise would have supplied the materials needed for mass production. While their enemies still relied on traditional weapons, Rome would have undergone a military revolution centuries before the rest of the world. The implications would have been staggering. Imagine Roman galleys equipped with broadside cannons dominating the Mediterranean completely. Picture their legions breaching Germanic tribal fortifications in minutes instead of months. The Parthian cavalry, Rome's longtime nemesis, would have found their hit-and-run tactics useless against massed musket fire. Rome could have pushed east into India, north into Scandinavia, and possibly even across the Atlantic centuries before Columbus. Their roads would have carried not just troops and trade, but a gunpowder revolution that would have transformed warfare, mining, and construction across 3 continents. Cities would have grown larger as new defensive capabilities made them impregnable to traditional siege methods. But this power comes with a profound question. Would Rome's gunpowder empire have ushered in an unprecedented golden age? Imagine accelerated technological progress as Roman engineers applied their newfound knowledge to other fields. Picture vast libraries and universities spreading knowledge across a unified empire free from the disruption of barbarian invasions. Yet history teaches us that concentrated power often leads to oppression. The Roman legions, already feared, would have become truly unstoppable. Would this have led to a more brutal empire where dissent was met not with crosses but with grapeshot? Would the Senate have survived, or would the emperors have used their new weapons to establish absolute control? What do you think would have happened in this alternate timeline? Share your thoughts below on how Rome might have used this power. Would they have reached the Americas, conquered China, established colonies in Britain centuries before the British Empire existed? Let me know your most interesting theories in the comments. And if you're fascinated by these historical what-ifs, hit that subscribe button and notification bell. We've got plenty more alternate history scenarios coming your way.